it's a good follow-up to Rebel, because after I did, this is what I encountered.
Hey y'all, so the audio on this clip is super low, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do a voiceover of it. And what I was talking about was it's pretty dark out just because I had to leave the shelter at 6 a.m. I had to leave actually because I was exited from the program. What that means is I had to leave because my 30 days that I was allowed to stay in the program was up. You are allowed to continue longer in the program if you do have a job, but as you all know, I'm focused on starting up my own business and trying to get everything that I want running for me. And I just wasn't willing to give up on my dreams. So fortunately, I've been able to stay as an emergency resident. With the emergency residents, they let you stay overnight. So from 6 p.m. to 8 a.m. and then you have to leave throughout the day. So I'm able to do that right now. So I still have shelter as long as the weather permits. So it needs to be under 30 degrees. Guys, I was also explaining that I don't want anybody to feel sad for me, because I don't feel sad for myself. I put myself in this situation because I wanted to see my dreams become a reality, because I'm not willing to give any more of my time towards pleasing someone else, right? I've spent so much of my life trying to make everybody else happy. For once, I just want to devote myself to me fully. And this is something that I can't see the outcome right now fully, but I have faith in what I feel like it could be. You know what I mean? And so I'm trying, right? I'm trying, and it gets difficult, but I'm willing to put everything in for it. I don't want to give my time away to a job that's not going to care about me, that's going to pay me minimum wage just so that I can stay in this program and have shelter. I'm done with surviving. For once, I just want to thrive in my life. I want to be able to be me. Okay, so the sun is finally out. I waited at the mission, the same place I went to on the 11th, and I got myself a pretty purple suitcase. That way I can get all this stuff off my back. Get off my back, woman. That way I don't have back pains. So, I went to the mission and I got some clothes. As I was telling y'all, when I look good, I feel good. So I want to be able to look good and feel good, and I've been rocking the same fits, you know. Pretty much this entire month. I was able to get a little creative and versatile with them, but at this point, I've done all the matches. All of the matches. I've done all of them. So this is today's fit, right? And I've worn this at least 7 times. So I went to the mission and I got some new clothes because I want to switch it up. And what I'm going to do with my old clothes is give them back to the mission. Okay, keeping them in rotation, keeping them in cycle, which is a dream of mine, to create sustainability in our clothing. Why not, right? It's the easiest thing. We already love to thrift. Why not just keep it in rotation, right? Gently worn. It does come down to taking care of things too. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to have your trash. They want to have gently used, or maybe even mildly used clothes. But I got this sleeping bag because I'm going to be out on the streets, possibly, or I'm going to see if I can go be an emergency resident at the shelter that I left. So they let us stay there overnight. Can't stay all day, but they let us stay there overnight, and then you have to leave in the morning. And I don't mind that. I would be fine with being out all day. The only thing is if it's super cold out, you still gotta leave, you know? Because it's supposed to snow tomorrow. So I got this nice green sleeping bag, and I got that by luck, okay? As soon as I went in there, that woman, she was like, I'm just gonna set this right here, right in my face. She was like, in case anybody wants it. She was talking to another lady. So of course I hopped on that. I got this gray blanket thing. And it's pretty, you know. So I got that for sleeping. And as far as clothes now, I got this sweater, which I think is so pretty. If y'all can see it, I'm gonna turn it away from the sun just a little bit. Super chill. It's a real nice little vibe thing. And no, these clothes haven't been washed, okay? You don't always get that luxury. So I just made sure they weren't like super smelly. They didn't have like hella stains on them. You know, all that good stuff. I think it's super cute. Little vintage look, you know what I'm saying? That's my thing anyway. I'm glad for that. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket, you know? It really normalized thrifting, and that's something that I used to do as a kid anyways, right? We didn't have that much coin, okay? So my mom took us to the thrift shop, but I always loved clothes and I always loved fashion, and my style was always pretty much retro, 70s, 80s, sometimes 80s, okay? 80s was pretty tacky to me. Sometimes 80s, 90s, you know, even 60s and 50s, girl, but they usually don't have stuff like that around at the thrift store and stuff. So I got these jeans, which I don't know if they're gonna fit. They look kind of small, but if they're pretty tight, I don't know. If they're pretty tight, maybe I'll try and add something to them. Maybe I'll do a DIY project, or maybe I'll just give them back, right? Because I've been wearing like pretty much baggy jeans just because they don't have anything my size, which I don't mind the baggy jean look because it does give me retro vibes, right? I keep saying vibes. It gives me retro feels. It gives me retro feels, so I was interested in that. I got this cute sweater, and it's just so adorable to me. And I could wear it. Smells like a grandma. It's so adorable to me. I could wear it as a sweater, or I got these little night pants things, and I can wear it to like sleep in, you know, to just chill. I think it's really cute. And all this stuff is free. You don't have to pay anything at the mission. You don't have to pay anything, not a dime. And I got this right here, this gray sweater, which is pretty big. That's fine, because I wanted to layer it with this right here. This blue, okay, and this gray. And I was inspired by this woman who worked at the mission, and she had like this burgundy turtleneck with this green sweater over it, and I'm just like, sis. I don't even think she knew how hard she was styling. Like, she was like on point. Like, she was looking so good. And I'm like, the turtleneck and the sweater combo, why haven't I thought of that? It was like so flames. And so I'm like, that was my mission when I went in there. And the clothes are pretty limited, so it was like pretty limited. It's like a very small room, maybe about the size of, probably about the size of a large bedroom. Not even a super large bedroom. I mean like middle-class family large bedroom. So they only had two or three turtlenecks. I saw two that I was interested in. A black one, which the texture didn't go well with this sweater because this sweater is textured. So I wasn't feeling that. So what I did instead was opted for the blue one, and I was like, oh yes, it's giving me winter vibes, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's gonna be super cute. It would be super cute with these jeans, or even I don't know about these jeans because they're kind of dark, but we gonna wear it anyways, okay? When you limit it, you limit it. And they gave me some socks. Wait. They gave me some socks. Oop. So I got some long ones, got some short ones. And they gave me some panties. I'm not gonna show my delicacy, my dainties. Anything free, for free, completely free, whatever you want. So I also got, they have, I already told you about all of the stuff that they got. I'll run over it again. They got housing stuff, toys, clothes, and food. So the other thing that I got was food. Now I get food stamps, period, but the stores are pretty far away, so I put on the list that I wanted clothes and food for today only. So next is a food haul. So, what did they give me? I'ma see with y'all. We got ourselves some donuts, okay? I'm not a big fan of donuts. I do like warm donuts though. And that chocolate donut looks mighty good. So, I will try them out. You know what I'm saying? I got candy cane, some sun-kissed singles, chocolate pie, a can of beans. This nigga in here eating beans. I got a can of beans, steak and potato. Okay, they got the steak and potato can. Okay, they got some Vienna sausages. You know I mess with Vienna sausages. We got ourselves some Giffy boys, and that's great because I have crackers. And that is like a nice little comfort food, slick. Some more Vienna sausages. Then we got like a plethora of granola bars. You know, I'm grateful, I'm appreciative, but this mainly, you know, it's not my style, you know. I usually don't eat this stuff. I have been saying, because even when I lived in the shelter, they don't feed you vegetables. They don't give you any vegetables, so it's really hard to have like dietary restrictions when you're homeless. I think that's something that homeless shelters, missionaries, and places like that should really consider for more people, like their dietary needs, and not just needs like, say you're diabetic and you can't eat sugar. I mean, like, you choose to eat healthier. Give me some lettuce, give me some salad, you know, something that's on the go, which at that missionary, they don't give you the option to come back every day. So they either give you groceries for the week, or they give you just a couple things to carry throughout the day. And if you go there for that day, you can't come back anytime during the week. So I feel as though it would be a lot more beneficial if they gave you, you know, I don't know, I feel like maybe a system that would be a lot more beneficial if you could change the entire thing completely, which I would do, is have like a lunch type system. Come in, get free lunch, you know, we have salads, we have, you know, kind of set up like a cafeteria, and they just serve you. People already give donations, people work there, people volunteer, so you could do volunteer cafeteria people, or you can do workers, you know, maybe have a couple workers who show up every day, and then you take in volunteers as well. So that's something that I would consider in my own place. or maybe a suggestion to anybody who's considering wanting to build a missionary or something like that, but you aren't really sure what structures would be most beneficial to homeless people. As a homeless lady, I'm telling you, food is a big burden to carry. And there are people who aren't able to get food stamps, like me, which that is a luxury because I do have my ID, I did have access to a computer, I do have the ability to sign up and get something sent to me, because when I got my food stamps, my mom was getting ready to kick me out. I hadn't been kicked out just yet, so I was able to send it to my grandma's house and get mail. You see what I'm saying? Food stamps is a great resource, but if you aren't able to get mail, you're not going to be able to get it, right? So a lot of homeless people miss out on that. And food is such a heavy burden to carry, right? It spoils, it's heavy, like it's literally heavy. And I don't want to say like it's a burden because you need it, but it is a lot. It's a lot to deal with. So somebody like me, I'm blessed and I'm lucky to be able to get food stamps to where I don't have to carry food. If I want some food, I can walk to the store and buy only the food that I need for that day. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just something else that I wanted to point out in this video.